Okay, welcome to the next Blender tutorial. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make an information board. So to begin with, we're going to go with switch out the EV from the render engine to cycles, and we'll go ahead and I think we're going to start with a cube. Let's go with G, bring this up, S to scale just to bring this down a little bit, and we'll go with G and bring this up again. So essentially what we're going to be building is the support beams, so to speak, on the sides. So let's go with edit mode. We're going to go ahead and select the face at the side right here, face at the side right here. Let's go one for side view real quick, because what I'm going to do is actually rotate this round to 90 degrees. Just right here. Let's go for side view again. We'll go for E for extrude, leave it where it is. S for scale outwards. And then we're going to go ahead and press G, bring this down. And you're going to want a nice little kind of roof kind of look from this side. As such. And then what we can do from here is we can go E for extrude and then bring this down. So we go side view again. I thought I forgot something. There we go. Right, so we'll bring this down, press G to bring this down. And then what we can do is we're going to have to make some supports on this side as well, so we can go for object mode, add, we'll go with cube, and we're going to go ahead and scale this down, G to bring this up. Let's go ahead and place this just about midpoint, just here. Make sure that it fits and sits up against the side right there. And then we'll go with edit mode again. Take this face right here. And then we'll just go with G and bring this up, just kind of like a side support into, oops, what happened there? Come on. Right. G to move this across. G to move this up. And then you just want to go ahead and rotate this into this wooden piece right here. So let's go for R for rotate, use the axes. We'll press G, bring this down. Just as such, so you've got this nice little other piece of wooden support. And then we'll take this and we'll go Shift to D. Rotate 180. And then G, bring this back into the post as such. So we go side view, this is what it should look like. It seems to be just slightly off, unless it's my eyes, because for the last couple of projects I've looked at things and God, it seems a bit wonky there. Right, okay, so we've got this. Let's go ahead and just add a post at the bottom, so let's go with cube, S, scale down a little bit and then just scale it up, so you've got that nice little wooden post, little feature at the bottom. And then we can go ahead and let's select everything that we've just built. Shift D. You can probably go, let's go 5. Yeah, 5 would do it. So we've got this right here. Let's go for add. We'll go with cube. G to bring this up. S to scale this out. And just bring this down. And then we're going to go ahead and place this as a plank on the side right here. So let's go G, bring this down just to the side, make sure this sits and fits. You just want a slight overhang as well, maybe about that much. Just kind of play it by eye at the moment. So yeah, we're going to rotate this. You're going to want to rotate it so it's not perfect rotation, but it kind of just goes off just slightly there. So let's go with G, bring this across, G, bring this up just slightly. You're going to want to get this just in the dead center as I've done here. Maybe S to scale just to bring it down a little bit. Just get it on there. It can clip, but make sure it's not coming through the opposite side. So let's go to 1 again. Shift D. G, and all you're going to do is just tile this across as is. Just see if that works. I think the angle's a little bit too deep, but we'll try this. So Shift D. You can always rotate these round actually. You know what, to be honest with you, maybe what we could do, let's go backtrack this just a little bit, straighten this back out again. Let's go with G. Shift D, bring this up. Go about halfway across, and then we'll select these two again. Shift D, bring this up, and again just go halfway across. Roughly should be about there. Then we can select these. Shift D, and again halfway across. Just as such. So I think this might be a bit too big, but we can try against the sides. So let's go with 1 for side view, G, bring this across. R for rotates, get that on parallel. Let's see what we can do here. So about halfway there, you might need to take some of these off. So let's take that one off. Let's go ahead and take that one off, go ahead and take that one off. Select everything. Just double click for stuff that we don't need. Shift D. R for rotate, 180. G, bring this across. And you can probably get away with that. Okay, that looks cool. Okay, so we need the information board on the inside as well. So let's take one of these support pillars, Shift D, scale this across, scale this down. As such, we'll press G, sorry, not F. Scale this down just slightly, and scale across. Let's make sure this touches post to post and doesn't clip the outside. Let's go ahead and place another one underneath. Oops, go up. There we go. And then I'm going to take one of these again, Shift D, and because this is the exact same size, let's go ahead and scale this outwards. Maybe scale this back just ever so slightly as well. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, I think that's it really. So just apart from adding materials to it, so let's go ahead and add a plane just to make the floor. And then obviously this is what it looks like when it's rendered, but we've just got rid of the light, so let's go ahead and add in a light, a sun, and just move this to the side. You know, I'm going to have to come off the render version just for a moment. Let's go again. Lights. Come on. There you go. Sun, G, cross. I just kind of tilt it slightly. So yeah, something like that really. So when you do your materials on this, what we can do is do kind of like a brown for these ones. So we can go material, new. This will be wood. It's brown. This one. Let's go down to that drop down again. I'm just going to call this brown. Let's grab this one. Drop down, brown. This one will be... You can add some textures to this if you wanted to with shading. Let's go with that one again. The roof could be brown, but I think we're going to do this as we'll select the brown to begin with, and then we'll duplicate this one so it's brown 001, and we'll make this a bit deeper. Oh, yeah, Let's go ahead and select all of these. Go brown 2. Just kind of keep going. Might take a minute. If we take this off render, maybe it'll be faster. Not having to wait. Scanners. Okay, so the board itself as well, we could just make that a black board. Turn up the roughness a little bit. And then these pillars right here, we could have these as grey. Do the drop down again. So yeah, that's roughly it. And then you can go ahead and place little advertisements on there and stuff. So we can go ahead and add. Let's go with plain. Alpha rotate 90 degrees. G. Bring this up. Kind of make like little pieces of paper, I guess, just for show. Little bulletins and stuff. Just shrink that down and rotate it a bit. Maybe someone put it on wrong. Yeah, just like little bulletins like that. That'd be pretty cool. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and place the camera angle just here. And there we have it. That's our little basic build of an information board through Blender. If you guys liked, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.